Hi, it's Lisa from the Dog Play and the Dog Learning Centre. I'm here with another vlog and we are going to do a little bit of myth busting. So I have just had a client on the phone earlier and excitedly telling me she's got a puppy during lockdown and everything's going swimmingly and the training's going great, and unlike her previous dog who had food guarding issues, this dog's fantastic. He doesn't have any issues. She's able to stick her hand in his food bowl, move the food around, she's able to take food off him, place it back, take it off him, and the dog's not bothered. She's really pleased with herself. And I was kind of horrified. Oh no! I explained to her that's not what you do, and that is a surefire way to give the dog food guarding issues and to create problems where there are none, you know. So I explained to her her dog had issues because he was battered and starved as a pup, so he would have to guard his food. Dogs very much live in the now, and if the food was in front of him, that was all that mattered to him. So she couldn't take anything off him, and she feels like now she should take the food off him. Now, if we put our dinner down to our children and our family and then we took it away, we would confuse them. And if we did it every night or every other night, they might start to get a bit anxious, a bit apprehensive. Are we going to take it away? Are we not? Crosswords could occur. Your hand might be slapped. The point is, it is just going to cause issues and bring about problems and negativity that you just don't want with your dog. Dogs do not want to control us, they do not want to dominate us, and it goes back to the old dominance theory, and we need to try and dispel this myth because it is exactly that, a myth. We have further resource learning on the dominance theory via the Dog Learning Centre. If you're interested, give us a shout, we can help you out with that. Going back to the topic in hand though, you wouldn't mess about with your dog's food. There is no reason to. We are to live in harmony with our dogs. We take them on to live with our lives, live within our homes and share everything with them because we love them. They're our family pets. So we don't need to test them. And all this does is confuse the dogs and causes trust issues. We don't want to do that. We wouldn't want to do that with our children or our partners. So we certainly don't want to do it with our dogs who have teeth. If we have an issue with dogs, growling begins, we can have them snarling at us, and they will inevitably at some stage or other, if pushed hard enough, dogs can and will bite. We want to avoid all of this. We want to live in harmony, so we need to understand our dogs. So this new puppy has no food issues. If this owner hadn't told me what she was doing and was continuing to remove food, she could well easily receive a bite and it would be her fault, but the dog would be blamed. So it's my mission in life, if you like, to educate people about dogs. Dogs very much live in the present. This alpha leader, pack leader, we shall command dogs, obey, it's all nonsense. It's scientifically disproven. Any trainer or behaviour consultant or behaviourist that you deal with that is talking about these things, run a mile, because it's outdated and we've got science-backed evidence to say that there is a far kinder and more ethical way in which we can train our dogs. And you want to do the best for your dog, so learn the best way that you can, and that's the positive reinforcement way. It is terrifying to think that people are doing these things to their dogs because ultimately they are creating the problem and it's not the dogs. And it's not the owner's fault because she just didn't know better. One of my favourite sayings is you don't know what you don't know. So the point of these vlogs is to get information out to the public to say, you know, no, don't do this and go for this. And also at the Dog Learning Centre, we want to encourage our clients to learn as much as they can on their own merit. You know, we'll give you the tools that you need, but you need to go out and find out for yourself. But any kind of training that belongs in the past, where you think it could be cruel to the dog or cause confusion, is that right? It's a bit outdated. Go with your gut. This is it's quite a serious issue, because if the dog had bitten her, she might have got rid of him. She might even have taken him to the vet and had him put down, and it's not been the dog's fault at all. So it's just a wee vlog to put that out there. You do not want to be messing about with your dog's food. Dogs live in the here and the now, and you know, they're quite minimalist in their thoughts, the way their brains work. If you're putting food in front of a dog, it will focus and want to eat that food. Nothing else is going on. That is what becomes super important to the dog at that moment, at that time. So we should therefore allow them to enjoy it. It would be the same as at the end of lockdown, the pubs open up and you go in and you order your favourite drink and you've taken a sip, you put it on the bar and the barmaid takes it away. Will you get it back? Will you not? So the next time you go to the bar, you're far more likely to want to defend that drink. And it's the same theory. I hope you've enjoyed this little topic. I hope it's helped. And as always, if you have any issues, please get in touch with us at the Dog Learning Centre.